Well, hello there. It's Pastor Rick from Covenant Life Church again, and we're just winding down here our little short video series based on our message on Sunday titled My Family is Not Cursed. And hey, your family is not cursed. And we're clearing up a lot of the misunderstandings out there around generational curses. And I've really enjoyed going through this again. If I can't review everything because we've got about 7 or 8 short little videos we've already done. I hope you'll check those out. They're not too long. You can get through them pretty quick. But what I want to stick to right now and in review is we talked about, hey, if we really believe that Jesus' sacrifice on the cross did rescue us eternally from our sin and the curse and the penalty of our sin, then certainly we can believe that if there was anything to generational curses way back in the Exodus, if that was actually what God's intent was, that certainly the cross rescued us from that, somebody else's sin in the here and now and those ramifications. It certainly took care of that if it took care of our own sin eternally. That's pretty much a no-brainer. If you believe otherwise, there's no way you can reconcile that. So that should be something that frees you. And that really lives up to what we see in Hosea 4:6, is that my people, he's talking about believers here, his people, now and today, his people are the believers, are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Not because they lose spiritual warfare. Not because they're not performing well enough, but because they just don't know. They haven't renewed their mind. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. And then John 8:32 says, because you will know the truth, and it's the truth that sets you free. If you're under some generational curse, it is self-imposed. And as soon as you do that to yourself, the enemy is happy to join on that bandwagon and play that game with you. As soon as you know the truth, that we were set free completely, it is finished, a finished work on the cross, that truth sets you free. No more spiritual warfare is needed. Understanding, believing, having faith in the truth. Amen? So this is really a one-step program, and don't let any ministry or pastor or anybody else tell you there's this long, drawn-out process that you need to beg God, or you just have to live under a generational curse for whatever reason. All these things that we hear or have heard for years in churches are destroying his people for lack of knowledge, right? The truth sets us free. One-step program. Don't be deceived and be destroyed for lack of knowledge. And if we go back to Hosea 4:6, it continues. It says, not just lack of knowledge, but because you, and he's speaking to believers here, his people have rejected knowledge. So it's one thing to be ignorant. It's another thing to have the truth served to you in a silver platter and just push it away and reject it. And then we go back to John 8:36 to offset that, and he emphasizes even more. It says, hey, if the Son has set you free, you are truly free. You are free indeed. Believe the truth. Quit rejecting the knowledge. Do not mock God by rejecting knowledge and believing that the cross fell short in releasing us from any curse of sin, especially somebody else's, especially what many of us consider generational curses and generational consequences to sin. Don't believe the cross fell short. That is mocking God. That is like slapping Jesus in the face. And then believing, well, there's something we have to do or somebody else on the outside has to do or pray over us that will make up for it. Let's not do that. Let's not believe that. That is rejecting the truth and mocking God and being destroyed for lack of knowledge. You can be saved. You'll still go to heaven. But why not have heaven shining on you on earth and believe that you're stuck in this curse like many Christians do, when the truth is so clear in his word? I've been sharing it with you, and I hope you've been set free by this. God's will for us is to experience generational blessings. We heard that right from the start of this video series, right? God is not in the curse business. It is the enemy that comes to steal, kill, and destroy. Know that. Be set free. I really enjoyed going over this message with you again. I enjoyed delivering it on Sunday. I've enjoyed going through it again here with you on this series of videos. I hope that you'll click the link and catch the whole message. I hope that someday you'll decide to join us in a service here at Covenant Life Church in Southern Indiana. Again, we're right here on Veterans Parkway, right next to River Valley Middle School, 10:30 Sunday mornings. I'd love to see you. Come join us. Come see us. And I hope to see you and watch for the next video series as we continue going through the messages and both current and in the past and sharing. Leave some comments if you've got some questions or anything like that. Just be nice. Let's be cordial. Let's not have any hate in the comments, please. Let's just have good Christian relationships. And I've enjoyed this time with you. and look forward to hopefully seeing you at church sometime. Thank you very much.